Hi again, this is Brandy Thigpen with Silver Point Properties, and I am back with you today to wrap up the two-part series of the must-know steps of a house hunter's journey. So last week we wrapped up part one talking about what comes next after you have an accepted offer. So today I'm going to go into detail and we're going to continue on through the journey. So we're going to discuss the lender. It is very important once you have an accepted offer to contact your lender right away to get the financing process started and get your loan application started as well. I will absolutely keep in touch with them. I'll reach out initially and send the contract, introduce myself, let them know that they can reach me at any time through my contact info and encourage them to do that because that's really important. And I also will keep with them to make sure that we meet any necessary deadlines because we definitely don't want to get behind because that could hinder your closing from closing on time. The earnest money needs to be deposited within a certain agreed upon time period from the contract. The earnest money is a good faith deposit that you put down once you have an accepted offer, and the money is typically held by the listing agent's office and it is applied toward your down payment at closing. In the offer, we will discuss when this is due, and it's usually within a few days of the accepted offer, so you'll want to get that turned in right away, and it's important for that to be on time as well. So after those steps are completed, we will get the home inspection scheduled, and this is important to get scheduled right away. I'm definitely able to give you a few recommendations, but you're certainly welcome to use whomever you choose or whoever you feel comfortable with, because as long as they are licensed in the state of Tennessee, you are good to use them. So if there's someone that you know or have used before, certainly welcome to use them, or if not, I am happy to give you recommendations. And this is a buyer expense. The buyer pays for this, and it's typically for home and termite around $500. It depends on the company, it depends on the square footage of the home, a few other things, but it's something to be mindful of so you can plan ahead to have those funds available. So after that, we will navigate the contingencies. What are contingencies? Contingencies are the criteria you include in your offer to purchase and have to be met before you complete the purchase of your home. What contingencies must I include? A contingency is anything that is an absolute must for your home. So for example, if you are paying cash for your house, you need to be approved for a mortgage on the home. Unless you are paying cash for your home, you're going to have a finance contingency, meaning that you need to be approved for a mortgage. So you will have a financing contingency. Once that is met, then that contingency is gone. You also will want to have a home inspection contingency to make sure that there's not any major defects. A home inspection contingency is vital. You want that. You don't want to get into something that has structural problems that are going to be very costly to repair. But that's something we can discuss also in our buyer consultation, but it's something to be aware of, so then those contingencies are important. Some other contingencies to be aware of are the appraisal contingency. Your lender will require that. So if you are taking out a mortgage, so a sale of home contingency, if you need to sell your current home in order to buy the home that you have put an offer on, or as well as any other testing you would like done. Should there be a septic or well on the property, radon, which is important. So if you're interested in having any of those contingencies, it's important that we put those in our offer and that we set up inspections accordingly. So the final steps, this is the exciting part. Once your contingencies are all met and your financing has been approved, your lender will give you the clear to close, which means we're good to go. We're pretty much done with our transaction. We just need to close. So that is important. That's always exciting to hear that from the lender, always, always. The final walkthrough is something that we will do usually a day or so before closing. We will schedule it with the listing agent, and I will meet you at the home and we will walk through, and I will have your contract, I will have your repairs list, all of those things, and we will go through check mark off everything that's been done. We want to make sure that nothing has been damaged, that all items that we included in our offer were left, all sellers' personal property has been removed, taken care of, and that any and all repairs that are agreed upon have been taken care of, because that is very important. We don't want to delay closing by going, and I've had this happen before where we'll go, the listing agent will give me reassurance, oh yes, the repairs have been done, and we'll go and they haven't. So it's very important to go do that final walkthrough, and also to make sure that the home is in agreed upon condition, that there's no like hole in the wall or, you know, something that would delay us from closing. So that's really, really important. So then we get to closing day. Closing day is here. That's the most exciting day of the whole transaction. Besides the accepted offer, that's an exciting day too. It's time to sign on that dotted line and officially become a homeowner. You'll get the keys to your new home. We're gonna take pictures with the sold sign. And we're gonna get the moving process started. You're gonna move in. So, and also one thing you don't wanna forget is that champagne, that beer, whatever. We want you to pop the cork and celebrate, because you're officially a homeowner and you made it through this process and you survived. So that is the day we will be so excited and congratulate you for hanging with it and getting approved and navigating that process, and you will be officially a homeowner. So, excuse me. Thanks for tuning in to this two-part series. It's so important to understand the transaction. Is there any other questions that anyone has about the home buying process? I am in the process of prepping for my 2019 home buyers. So if you're thinking about becoming a homeowner in the next year, please feel free to reach out to me. It's the perfect time to sit down and start talking about it. Getting a consultation set up so that you are financially prepared and you're just ready to get that ball rolling. For the rest of 2018, I am going to offer some holiday cocktails and home consultations, and I still have some dates left. I know it's a busy time of year, but if you want to sit down and chat, I'm absolutely welcome to, and I'd love to have a cocktail, coffee, and just chat and talk. So feel free to send me a direct message or comment below if you want to get on my calendar. Happy to do so. Or if you know somebody who's thinking about starting the home buyer process, make sure you tag them in this video so they can get the details too. I'm always happy to help. Even if you want to shoot me just some questions or comments, whatever. Looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much, and have a great rest of the day.